back to Cooking with Gloria. Today, I want to share with you a very delicious meatball soup, as I call it, caldo de albondigas, that I know you guys are going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. First things first, starting with my 2 garlic cloves that I'm going to dice very finely. I am going to use 1 whole onion. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to dice in little cubes, half an onion. The rest I'm going to reserve. This is a very easy and delicious meatball soup. Very traditional, as I call it, caldo de albondigas. Of course, nothing goes to waste. I have a can of tomatoes. There are already with no skin, and that's exactly what I'm going to use for this amazing and delicious recipe. And here I have 2 carrots that I took the skin off. I'm going to go ahead and add the zucchini. I'm going to cut it in little cubes. Of course, you could add the veggies that your family really loves. Let me show you. To this soup, I am going to add cauliflower. Yes, cauliflower florets. I am only going to add the florets. I'm going to cut them in bite sizes, and then my veggies are ready. I'm going to continue with my potato, russet potato. I'm going to take the skin off, peel it really good, and then I am going to cube it. I am going to get all my veggies almost the same size so everything cooks at the same time. I'm going to give you the secret when you make this amazing meatball soup, what to do so the meatballs stay intact in your amazing soup. Well, I'm going to continue cutting the rest. Here I'm going to prepare the meat. 1/2 pound of ground beef extra lean, 1 cup of rice, 2 eggs. To this, I'm going to add the mixture of mint leaves. I'm going to dice it really good, and the spices are going to be 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Let me tell you, the soup really comes out delicious and amazing, and the ground beef just amazing. Here I have the spices. I'm going to mix. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of all the mixture with my gloves. I am going to incorporate really good, making sure that everything is nice and incorporated. Remember, the mixture should not be too runny. It needs to be a little dry so the meatballs keep the shape. I'm going to continue making the meatballs. You decide how big or how small you want them. Once you have them ready, so then let's go to the stove. On the pan, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. I'm adding the garlic, the onion. I'm going to saute it in medium heat for about 2 minutes. No more than that. You don't want it to get crispy. You just want the flavors to really incorporate the onion and the garlic. Amazing flavors. It's going to give the soup such a delicious and amazing flavor. Of course, the can of tomatoes that are already peeled, I am going to crush them just a little bit, and I'm going to cook them for about 5 minutes in medium heat. Remember, don't cook this in high heat. You want medium heat so that the tomato really gets really soft and mushy. That's exactly how you want it. So now I'm going to leave it here for a couple minutes. After 3-4 minutes, look at this. Now I'm ready to add the potato in cubes. I'm going to add the rest of the spices right on top of the potato. Remember that the salt is to taste. I'm adding the carrots. And now I am ready to add hot water into this mixture. The reason that I'm adding hot water is because I want everything to cook at the same time. And remember that the veggies, they're all cut almost the same size. I'm going to add all the veggies in here. Don't forget the chilies if you love spicy food like I do. Of course, if you add the chilies, your soup is not going to come out spicy because the chilies are not cut at all. They are whole. Here I'm adding the meatballs. Once you add your meatballs, put the heat high and let them cook. Do not mix. Do not move it around. Leave it as is. While that's cooking, I am going to continue with my cabbage. I am going to slice the cabbage and then you decide how big you want it. Once the soup is ready, then I'm going to add it. Look at this. Do not mix it. If you start mixing the meatballs while they're still not boiling, the meatball is going to disappear and you're going to have a ground beef soup instead of a albondigas soup. Leave it in here, leave it cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you're going to notice the meatballs are going to start floating. The color of the meatballs are completely going to change color. By that time, you're going to check the veggies, and if the veggies are al dente, just like this, then you are ready to add your cabbage right on the top. The other secret is do not cover your caldo. Leave it as is. Once you add your cabbage, cook it for about 1 or 2 minutes, no more than that. Turn it off and do not cover the pan. Leave it open because if you cover it, most of the time your meatballs will disappear, will collapse, and you'll have a ground beef soup instead of a albondiga soup. I turn off the heat and now I'm ready to enjoy a delicious caldo de albondigas meatball soup with a lot of veggies, with a lot of flavors, with a lot of character. If you like and love this amazing recipe and your mouth is watering, make this amazing meatball soup. You're going to love it. The flavors are amazing. And if you love spicy food, add 2 serrano chilies right on the top. Believe me, they're going to be so spicy that you're really going to start sweating. With this cold weather and it's raining outside, this is the perfect recipe, a perfect soup. I'll see you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with this amazing meatball soup, as I call it, caldo de albondigas. I added some cauliflower. Let me taste the cauliflower, excuse me. Delicious. Let me see the meatball with all those veggies. Perfect for this cold weather. Such an amazing and delicious recipe. If you love veggies like I do, you're going to love this amazing soup. All the veggies are still al dente, just perfect. If you like and love this amazing recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification button. If you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. I will stay enjoying these amazing meatball soups. Caldo de albondigas, as I call it. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.